with the conditions, I've been struggling of late on the angling front. And in fact, my last blog entry, which I didn't do a video for, was about dealing with blanks and thoughts on blanks. I'm on the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal, just cast out, and I can't tell you how thrilled I am to catch that tiny little roach. It's taken 2 maggots on a size 14 hook. The run of blanks comes to an end. Not quite in spectacular style, but it comes to an end. As stated, I'm more than happy to catch that small fish. Especially when you consider that although the canal, as far as I can see, is fishable, there's water there getting another bite. Nevertheless, there is still, we'll miss that one, I think I've got small roach out there, which is no problem. There are still sheets of ice which are floating around on the surface of the canal itself. It's just started to rain, as you can see from the umbrella. We haven't had much of that either in the last couple of weeks or so, which obviously has all contributed towards the general conditions which have been against us as anglers. But let's hope that that corner has now been turned. The canal is very clear. I can see the bottom. I'm set back a little bit and I'm fishing over towards the far side. I've got reeds over there. I can't see the fish in there because I'm not getting that close and I'm not standing up, but they are there. That's the important thing, isn't it? And location is always a key factor when it comes to angling. Did my weekly slot on Bayside Radio in Colwyn Bay this week. Did it at the start of the week. It goes out on Thursday afternoons. And one of the things that we constantly talk about, Jeff Pearson and myself, is the importance of location. It's all part of the big picture of watercraft, isn't it? There's been some boat movement and the boat itself hasn't passed. It's settled just 50 yards or so down there. But what it's done, because I could hear it crunching through the ice, what it's done, it's dislodged the ice that was obviously further down, and now it's passing through, making its way through, sheets of it, and I've just hooked into one actually. So hopefully that is going to pass. So I've got a big piece of ice in front of me. It's probably about 20 feet long. I can see it in the water. You can work out the edges, the contour of the ice on the water itself. Hopefully that'll just pass and I'll be able to get a bait back out there. It's like fishing off the deck of the Titanic, surrounded by ice. I've just had a piece there, must have been 40 feet long, a sheet of ice, and I managed to get the landing net pole into the water and start it on its way. The momentum has taken it further to my left, but as I then look out to my right, there's more ice. But in the meantime, I do have clear water, so I've put a bait out there, trickling a few maggots in, and let's see if I can add to my tally of one small fish. I have had a couple of dips, so I know that there are fish out there, even if they're only small ones. I'll tell you what, anything is an achievement in conditions like this. The float goes, and although still small, nevertheless compared to the debut fish of the session, pretty decent. It doesn't want to pose, does it? Trying to get a grip to show the fish off. It's not that big, so that's the best way to go with it. That's me done. Just a short session. I'm still battling the ice though. In fact, I've just caught up with some there, and it's certainly creating problems. But I'm happy to have caught, albeit just small fish. And when you consider not just the conditions, but the fact that the canal itself, or the weather conditions, the canal itself is crystal clear, and it's a blue sky as well. I'll tell you something, I'm more than happy with that. If you are out fishing yourself, tight lines, I'm going home now, get some food, playing football tonight, and I most definitely am looking forward to that one.